doing today? Whew, sorry, got a little bit of a runny nose. Huh. Alright, friends, hello. I hope you all had a blessed day today. I'm excited because today we are playing one of my favorite indie games that I've actually never finished. So I'm super excited to play it today, and we're going to play it again on Hi Unicorn Lover, how are you doing today? I am doing well. How are you doing? I'm really excited to play this game. We're going to play it today and then Thursday. Yes. Today and Thursday. Hopefully we should finish it in these 2 days. I'm thinking. Hello, Nixon! How's it going, friend? Welcome, welcome. This is Braylon at night. I seem to have very different daytime streams versus nighttime streams, so I've kind of just adopted that, like, the whole shtick. So welcome to Fluffy Monkey at night. We're gonna be playing We're gonna be playing this awesome horror game. Well, I say horror. It's classified as horror, but it's like this much scary. So it's just more a little bit like spooky. Has a cool story. I'm really excited. Fun little indie game. Oh my gosh, your boyfriend is moving in next month. I'm so excited for you. The time is going by so quickly. Have you done anything to your house, or have you planned anything for when you guys move in together? Because that's really exciting, and I'm really happy for you. I'm so excited. It's gonna go by like this before you know it. So yeah, it is currently 4:17 p.m. for me. It is a balmy 74 degrees outside, probably, because I tried to open the window because it was hot in the room, and I opened the window and I was like, oh, it's hot outside. That's probably why it's hot in my room. So yeah, that was unfortunate. Hopefully you're having, I mean, this is really nice weather. I have to be very thankful. Very nice weather, but we are getting harbingers of summer already, and I am not ready. It is not even March. Not even March. It is the beginning of February, and we are getting, I'm scared. I tweeted about this earlier this morning. We had the longest summer in the entire world last year. I'm glad we all got to stay inside because our summer started in like March. We were at like 100 degrees, and it didn't go away until like November, you guys. And now I'm scared because it's February and we're already having signs that it's going to get hot soon. And I'm like, it's February. People, it's February. It's February. I would like some more cold weather. I was like, ooh, 75 and sunny. I'm going to go biking every day. I'm going to go skating every day. It's been like a month of that. Can I have some more cold, please? I am not ready for summer. Anyways, that's my spiel. I'm frustrated. We have these birds that only come out in the summertime, and they're already here. And they're cooing away in the morning, and I'm like, it's not your time yet. But the birds, they like follow the ecosystem and stuff, so they're like, the weather's right, we're ready, we're gonna start cooing. Yeah. I'm not ready. I'm not excited, I'm not ready, don't want it. Please. Cold weather. More. Bring it to me, please. I had some more shoe storage come today. I need to buy more storage containers. I love buying storage containers. It's so fun. Organizing. Justine, my sweet friend, hello, how are you? So, I love summers. I've lived in Arizona my entire life. So I'm accustomed to the heat. It's just normally, we would have summer starting like early May. Once you got to like mid-May, it'd be like at 100 degrees. And then it would be over 100 degrees until you got to like mid-August. And then it would go down, and like October was cold. Now, it's like 100 degrees in March, and it doesn't go under 100 degrees until like early November. That's not okay. That's like a lot of months of summer. It's not okay, and I'm scared. global warming is making our temperature go all wacky. And we used to get rain, so much rain. We don't really get rain at all anymore. We used to have a wacko monsoon season with these crazy storms. Nothing. We get rain maybe like twice during monsoon season now. It's really sad. My birthday's in summer. Our summers in England aren't that hot. Yeah, I feel like your summer is like our fall and spring. Like, yeah. I'm good. Just got home from work. Ooh, how was your transport? Hopefully you had a nice, easy journey home. And thank you. I thought I'd do something fun today because we were playing like a scary game. So I was like, I'm gonna put on purple lipstick. I wanted to do black, but I tested the black one on my hand and it like rubbed off really easily. So I was like, I'll do the purple. But yeah, our weather has been severely affected by global warming. Because I've lived here my whole life. So I remember what it was like when I was a kid. And even like when I left for high school. And it's just like gotten hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. We keep setting records for like the earliest day to hit 100 and like the latest day to hit 100. And I'm like, can this please stop? I don't want it to be any hotter. But maybe that will make all our housing prices and stuff go down because people won't want to live here. I don't know. Blech. The highest it goes this summer is 30 degrees Celsius. I think the highest that we get here is like 45. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. Like 45 degrees Celsius. It gets to be like 120. I love how delayed my emote wall is. And I try to fix it like twice. And I need to get a new one. A new emote wall and stop using Streamlabs. Oh, your sister drives you to work and picks you up. I didn't know that. I thought for some reason I imagined you taking like the subway, public transport, because you always say your service is spotty, but I don't know why my head immediately just thinks New York public transport. But that was what my head went to. But that makes more sense. That makes more sense. That's probably fun. I love like car rides with people. You can just chat. Okay. I think we're gonna get into some gameplay here. I sometimes take the bus or the subway if she works from home. Nice. I love riding the subway. We had an early summer last year during lockdown. It started in March and ended in July and August. See, that's so interesting to me, but at least it like ends early. Like ours just like starts early and ends late. I'm like, this is not okay. I really like taking the subway, but it definitely, when my fiance and I are in New York and we take the subway, I'm better at directions than he is and like navigating. But I'm really bad at like figuring out the subway. So it comes down to me, and I'm always like, I don't know where to go. And I'm really good usually at following signs, but hear me out and confirm if you think this is true. The signs in the New York subway sometimes, if you have to go like up a level or down a level or like which side, can be so confusing. It can be so confusing. So even if you do follow signs, you're still like, that says it's going to downtown, but when you go over here, this one says it's going to downtown, and you're like, we need the one that says it's going to the Bronx, and it'll be like, the one that says it's going to the Bronx is around the corner, and then you go down there and it says downtown, and you're like, oh my gosh, where do we go? Where do we have to go? Yeah, it's very confusing for me. It overwhelms my brain. It can be so confusing. I use a Google thing, which is even more confusing. It's helpful, but it's still confusing. At least it tells you where to walk. But yeah, we're always walking around like, where's the subway entrance? No, we need this one over here, not the one that's across the street. It's so funny. It's a whole mess. But it's so fun. I love taking the subway. I just try not to think about the fact that we're underground. I don't like that. I don't like that. In San Francisco, their subway that connects like San Francisco to Oakland goes under the water, and I refuse. I will not take it. Not in the city of earthquakes. What happens if you're under there and there's an earthquake? And it's the big one. You're pooched, I guarantee. There is no way you're surviving that. You would immediately be pooched. No way. I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. I have a frog in my throat and I can't clear it. Help. Okay. In England, we don't have a subway. We only have buses, taxis, trains, and coaches. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna get into this game because I'm really excited. Ooh, oh my gosh, that's like my worst nightmare. Getting stuck in the subway. How long was she stuck under there? That's so scary. I don't like that at all. Okay. How long... My brain tried to, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna have you answer some questions first. So, this game is a story game. You have a fear of lifts. Elevators? You know, they're actually the safest form of transportation. I once talked to the elevator guy that worked in my building. Because I was like, he was like working on the elevator. He was in the bottom and the elevator was like up there. And I was like, aren't you worried that's gonna fall? And he was like, absolutely not. They're like completely fail-safe. They had to walk the tunnel to get out. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. At least she wasn't alone. Okay. So my first question for you all. We're gonna do a quick poll. How should we act in response to questions? Should we be more brave? Or should we be more cautious or like a scaredy cat? Brave / confident or cautious / scaredy cat? Let me know. We'll see what we want to do. Hopefully there's enough of you in here that at least somebody will vote. That's the first question. Be more brave or be more cautious? I only did a minute on this. We gotta vote for brave. That's great. I don't care. Either way. There's dialogue options that are like kind of snarky and dialogue options that are kind of, ooh, I hate that. I'm so sorry, unicorn lover. I hate when the wind is whooshy. I hate intense storms. They're definitely not my fave. We got 2 votes for confident. Brave. Okay. Be brave. Confident. I'm guessing. Yeah, we got 3 votes for that. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat so much. I'm dying. It's okay. It feels like the walls are gonna collapse. Oh no, you'll be okay. Your house is strong. Think about how many storms it's withstood. It is good. It just feels like it's really scary, so I'm sorry. Maybe you can turn on some headphones and new music, or put me on your headphones. Okay. Brave, confident. Guys, my throat. I'm gonna make some tea or something. The next poll, and I'm doing a couple of these before we start so that you don't know what they are. Be how should we act part 2? Be nicer or be a sassy jerk sometimes. Hello, Griselle. Agree. How are you doing, friend? Right now we're doing some polls just before we get started. That we're sort of picking how I'm gonna act throughout most of the game, and then there's some major decisions that I'm gonna pause the game before they happen, and we'll talk about them, and you guys will get to pick those too. Also, something's going on with my throat. I'm struggling. I'm gonna be drinking a ton of water. Okay. Let's see. Ooh! This one could be fun, depending on how it goes. There's definitely some really sassy voice lines. So I've played this game before, but I've never played the end. So I have no idea how it ends. I don't even know how much I've played of it. I just know I've played like 2 hours worth. Which plushie would you like? We have Pikachu, Vaporeon, Gudetama, Pink Stitch, aka Angel, Grogu, Baby Yoda, Yoshi, Piplup, Stitch, Squishmallow, Eevee, a Splatoon Squid, a Sleeping Stitch. I think that's all. I think I named them all. Okay. Ooh, be nicer. Alright. We are going to be nice when we can. And one last question to start it off, and then we will get started. How to act, part 3. Okay, this part. Do we want to be sensible? Like, no, there's no scary monsters in the cave. Or do we want to be more spooked? Like, ooh, yeah, weird stuff is definitely happening. Like, do we want to be like, sort of like sensible and like a non-believer? You know? Pikachu! Okay. Pikachu coming right at you. Pika pika. Pika Guy, did your boyfriend go to McDonald's today and get Pokemon cards, or is that only a thing they're doing in the United States? Hello, Sadie. How are you doing today? Okay, we're running a poll real quickly. How do we want to act? Part 3, do we want to be more like, ooh, there's weird stuff going on, I'm getting spooked? Or do we want to be like, nah, there's nothing weird, you're being crazy? Like, are we going to be a believer of the spooky things or a non-believer of the spooky things? We want to be a believer, it looks like, so far. Oh my gosh, this game is so good and it's real chill and a little bit scary, and I hope you guys like it. It's really fun. It's just a good little story game. It's really good. Okay, we are gonna be spooked, get scared slash believe. Okay, all right, friends. We're gonna get started. I'm so excited. Let me know how the audio sounds and if it needs adjusting. Okay. I'm so excited.
It used to be a military base. Well, it used to be a ranching thing, then it was turned into an army thing, then it became a bird thing and a museum or...
Oh. Occasionally, the audio is going to skip. There are subtitles. It doesn't happen that often, but I could not fix it. And it's just the PlayStation and my capture card. So, yes, just, I'm aware of that. I can't fix it. And yes, also, I feel like I should, give me a second here. I feel like I should switch my, does it look weird that I'm not looking at the game? Hold please. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Silly me. Never mind. I don't know how to do it. Okay, I give up. Ah, na, na, na. Okay, how am I doing today? I am doing good, Sadie. How are you doing? We play Pokemon Go. Also, we don't have that at our McDonald's, I think. Sad. Okay.
We've got a station here, I think, for a bit. Unless you...
Hold on a second. I need to turn up the volume real quick. Okay.
It was Nate.
Oh, you had
Henry
online
Farm.
classes.
Around Christmas time, this little breakfast place used to sell amazing polar bear sugar cookies. Man, those were good. And then one year they changed the formula or whatever and ruined it. Al? Hey, still with us?
I just realized I didn't optimize my stream, so give me 2 seconds because I think it's going to help the audio because it's a lot worse than it was. I will be right back. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I love you. I'll be right back.